It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to the Monday edition of the Mike Prince Show here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're coming to you by way of Prairie View, Texas. Our social media handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website, obnradio.com, and a 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we will jump right into today's episode. Today's episode being made possible by the Attorney Office of Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. That phone number is 979-826-8008. We also want to recognize the Prairie View Athletic Club serving student athletics since 1986. You can find out more about becoming a member and supporter of the Prairie View Athletic Club by dialing 936-857-5817. Well, the softball tournament has a new champion for 2019. Congratulations to Alabama State. They were able to top Texas Southern in the championship, ironically, in Montgomery, Alabama. So Alabama State Hornets in the victor circle. Texas Southern made it to the championship game by eliminating Prairie View. Prairie View lost 5-3. Stellar run for the Panthers. Great run, in fact. Couldn't quite get over that hump. Some stellar careers coming to an end, and we want to wish those young ladies very, very well. So I know it hurts right now, but when they reflect, they had one heck of a ride. And we want to thank them for representing the purple and gold with such class, dignity, and style. And speaking of class, dignity, and style, graduation took place over the weekend on the Hill. Congratulations to the 2019 graduates, both undergrad and master's, doctorals, whatever achievement you may have accomplished over the weekend.
Hello, TV Nation. It's Kimberly Runnels, your National Alumni Association president, just wanting to invite everyone, alumni and friends, to our 45th annual National Alumni Convention held at the Houston City Place Marriott in Spring, Texas. The date, July 25th through the 27th, 2019. Don't miss it. Fellowship with other alumni. We have a networking seminar occurring, and of course the Athletic Summit returns as well. Soon, registration information will be available. So don't miss 3 fabulous days at the Houston City Place Marriott in Spring, Texas.
And as things get ironed out right now, it will be time to kick off the 2019 SWAC baseball tournament from the Big Easy. Panthers will be the 4th seed of the West. They will open up against Alabama State. The stage is set. Should be an exciting time. We were planning to be in the mix, but some rescheduling of programming obligations that I must take care of. I am going to have to bypass my opportunity to be in the midst of the baseball tournament. However, it does not mean we won't have detailed, up-to-the-minute reports and information of what's going on. And speaking of some reports and information, it has been confirmed that Southern University has agreed to play North Carolina A&T on May 24th in Chicago for what is being dubbed right now as the HBCU Baseball Championship. The 2 top teams of the respective conference according to RPI ranking. North Carolina A&T was at 199, Southern University at 202. So those 2 teams will get together, and it could be the start of something very special. It will give these guys enough time to play before the regional tournaments start across the nation for collegiate baseball. Only thing I would like to see, and I know you got to crawl before you walk. I would love to see this be the best 2 out of 3 series, but I'll settle for the one game right now. And it's going to be extremely exciting to see how they're going to do. And they're going to use this thing for some recruiting purposes, of course. And I'm thinking out loud, I think this would be one heck of a matchup to have annually in Atlanta, Georgia. I think centrally it would be easier on the travel for both teams from the MEAC and the SWAC to make that destination, and even for some fan support. It's not that expensive to fly out of Houston, I know for sure, to Atlanta, and pretty much anywhere else around the country. So it's going to be interesting to see how that develops in the very near future. And speaking of development in the near future, there was an article that I released by way of Twitter this morning at the Mike Prince Show in regards to HBCU baseball, the cause and effect. And it was a very interesting read. Even if you're not a college baseball fan, I would strongly encourage you to read this article. You can find that link on my Twitter handle at the Mike Prince Show. And it was in regards to the decline in African American support in baseball as a general. And in particular, Bethune-Cookman and Coppin State, who happened to be 10-4 on our HBCU top baseball programs. Bethune-Cookman was 10, Coppin State was at number 4. Coppin State had a 248 RPI ranking. And we are going to have another strength of schedule ranking coming up by the end of the week. I promise we're going to get that to you. But anyway, back to this article. It was speaking on the terms of how it's like a 4% participation for African Americans in the sport of baseball, and it's a 7% overall in professional baseball. And the question was raised, should HBCU baseball programs in particular exclusively look for African American players, or should they find the best players available and willing to be a part of their program? And I think I'm going to make a poll for that this week, and hopefully you'll be able to participate in that on our Twitter handle at the Mike Prince Show. And it was speaking from one perspective that just because you're African American and you happen to be playing right field, batting under 200 on your high school baseball team, don't think that's an automatic invitation for you to come and play baseball on a Division I level at an HBCU. And it was a reference that HBCU does not mean we're exclusive HBCU when it comes to making up our rosters for our sports programs. And so the question to you would be, do you believe that an HBCU roster should have a majority of its ball players be of African descent, or a certain percentage? It's going to be interesting to see how you respond to that. We have a brilliant show scheduled for you on tomorrow, Tuesday. We'll hear from a PV legend, Quentin Spears, former NFL player. We'll catch up with him to see what he's been up to these past few years, and some very good dialogue. I can't wait for you guys to hear that and respond to that. So be sure to tune in and hear what Quentin Spears has to say. I believe I've said enough for today. I want to remind you, before we get out of here, about the National Alumni Association's golf tournament, which is scheduled for June 26th in the Cypress, Texas area. Simply dial 936-857-5817 to get more information on how you can be a part of the National Alumni Golf Tournament coming up on June 26th. Don't forget to visit our website, obnradio.com. Become a listening supporter. It truly does make a difference and helps with our mission of carrying out the news and notes of the world of HBCU, which includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, and anything else connected in the world of HBCUs. I must exit stage left. My time has come where I must bid you an adieu on today. I want to thank you so much for your listening support. Thanking you for spreading the word about the Mike Prince Show and the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Don't forget our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at the Mike Prince Show, and our YouTube channel, Open Mic Broadcast Network. I've got to run, but until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.